Imagine waking up one morning only to discover that an entire village has vanished. No screams, no signs of a battle, no trace of where they went. Just an empty settlement, left behind in silence. And on a wooden post, a single word was carved: CROATOAN, a word that would become one of history's greatest mysteries. More than 4 centuries later, the disappearance of the Lost Roanoke Colony still remains unsolved. What happened to the 100 men, women, and children who vanished without a trace? Were they attacked? Did they leave willingly? Or did they uncover something they were never meant to find? Tonight we travel back to the year 1587 to uncover the mystery of America's first lost colony. The story begins in the late 16th century. England wanted to build its first permanent colony in the New World. The location they chose: a small isolated island off the coast of present-day North Carolina, Roanoke Island. In 1587, a group of 115 English settlers arrived on the island. Among them were men, women, and children. Their leader was John White, an experienced artist and explorer. The settlers believed they were beginning a new chapter, a place where they could build homes, raise families, and create a future. But from the very beginning, things started to go wrong. Food quickly became scarce. Relations with some local Native American tribes grew increasingly tense, and the colony realized they couldn't survive without help from England. So, John White made a difficult decision. He would sail back across the Atlantic Ocean to bring food, supplies, and reinforcements. He promised the settlers, "I'll return as quickly as I can." No one knew that this goodbye would become one of history's most haunting farewells. 3 years passed. John White finally returned to Roanoke Island, expecting to reunite with his family. But the moment he stepped onto the shore, something felt terribly wrong. The colony was silent. No voices, no children, no smoke rising from the houses, no signs of life. Every settler had vanished. There were no bodies, no weapons, no signs of a battle. It was as if the entire colony had disappeared overnight. Then, John White noticed something unusual. Carved into a wooden post was a single word: CROATOAN. Nearby, the letters CRO were carved into a tree. Before leaving England, John White and the settlers had made an agreement. If they were ever forced to leave, they would carve the name of their destination, and if they were in danger, they would carve a cross beside the message. But there was no cross, only one mysterious word: CROATOAN. Was it a clue, or was it the beginning of one of history's greatest mysteries? No one knows what truly happened to the lost Roanoke colony. But over the centuries, several theories have emerged. The first theory suggests the settlers survived. Some historians believe they joined the CROATOAN people and slowly became part of the local community. Archaeologists have discovered a few English artifacts near Native American settlements, but no evidence has ever confirmed that the entire colony survived. The second theory is far darker. Some believe Spanish soldiers attacked the colony, destroying every trace of the settlers. However, no historical records have ever confirmed such an attack. Then there's the third theory. Disease, starvation, and the harsh wilderness may have forced the settlers to abandon Roanoke. Over time, they may have scattered into smaller groups, eventually disappearing from history. Each theory explains part of the mystery, but none of them explains everything. More than 400 years have passed, yet the fate of the lost Roanoke colony remains unknown. Every archaeological expedition, every historical investigation has uncovered new clues, but never the final answer. Perhaps the settlers found a new home, and their story was simply forgotten. Or perhaps the truth is still hidden, somewhere beneath the forests of Roanoke Island. History doesn't always leave us with answers. Sometimes it leaves us with mysteries. And maybe that's exactly why the Lost Roanoke Colony continues to fascinate the world, even after more than 4 centuries. What do you think happened to the Lost Colony? Share your theory in the comments below, and if you enjoy exploring the world's greatest historical mysteries, subscribe to Toon Lore, because the next mystery is even more unbelievable.